Hi, I'm Sasha Westbrook, and today I will be giving a persuasive speech on volunteering. As college students or just anybody in general, we always have those companies or those organizations, kind of always in our grill or in our face, trying to get us to join or work for them, volunteer. And it kind of goes in one ear, not the other. But today I was kind of discuss the importance of volunteering, and why you should personally get involved into it. I feel like this is very relevant today's day, and I can agree with David Smith, who he stated in his book that, as young people, we kind of feel as though volunteering is not cool or is boring, time consuming, just because we don't get paid for it, and I kind of agree with it. At first, I was kind of skeptical about getting involved into my community, but it's one of the best things I've ever done. Since when I volunteer at Children's Women's Hospital, I work with Penelope House, and I also volunteer with the Mobile County Public School with their Mobile Area Education Foundation. They have different programs such as the Reading Buddies, the engineering, the roadmap to graduation, where we work with these incredible, amazing, smart kids, and it's very amazing the impact, and that has only on them, on me, feeding these different kids. Volunteers, they have such an enormous impact on the community, John and Mark, who wrote the article, The Effects of Volunteering and Volunteers, they stated that, it kind of defines social capital as the features, of the social organization where, such as trust and norms and networks, and they kind of build and approve the community. And I would, and it's basically what volunteering is based off of. We're working with these different companies, these organizations coming together, building and improving our community. You know, um, uh, Volunteers are some of the most important resources because these companies, these organizations, they don't have the money to hire new people, and pay them. So that's where kind of like we step in, to help out. Yes, volunteers, they offer this vital help, to these companies, these organizations, these worthwhile causes, our community, our schools, churches, hospitals, um, but we kind of reap or even greater benefit, that has nothing to do with money. You gain more knowledge about yourself, discovering your hidden talents, changing your view on your self worth, your community. You strengthen your community, because you're going in and supporting these families, at a daycare or a nursing home, you're going in and being these kids or these elderly support system when their family is working or just not there for them. You're improving schools through the tutoring and reading programs. You're supporting your younger kids by having mentorships and after school programs where y'all all, you and the kids, you get a group of kids and y'all do community projects together, and they take their projects home and they're showing their parents, and you know, just having that impact on them. You never know what kids, are going through at home. It's kind of like giving them, a relief. So, it promotes personal growth. It kind of helps you increase your social and your relationship skills. For me, this was very important because I was very shy and I had a hard time connecting with people, so like when I went, start volunteering at these places and meeting new people from so many different diverse backgrounds, and um it was amazing, and it's kind of like it's not so hard for me to kind of interact with people anymore. I'm not so scared, freaking out, having anxiety attacks, by meeting new people. It's cool. Some of these people are some of my best friends, and it's very cool. So, the government, they have the corporation, the national community service where they have these comparisons of the young and the old, volunteers, the elderly volunteers, and it's kind of like the elderly, they kind of benefit more from volunteering because they're at a time now where like everything's kind of, they don't have that physical and that social activity anymore. So them going out and volunteering is giving them a sense of purpose in life. It doesn't matter whether you're young or old. At the end of the day, it's really matter that you're putting your time in. It's about helping your community, and you should try it. I have a couple links down at the description box where you can find out some more information about volunteering, and a couple more places in the Mobile area if you want to volunteer. Even if you're not, you can go to volunteermatch.org and type your city and your state in, and find a good volunteer match for you.